Hello, everyone, right here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Elmcreek. And yes, everyone, we're on Elmcreek here yet. Working on a couple more factory things here before we wrap this map up. Speaking of wrapping it up here, everyone, I want to look at purchasing another field here this episode so we can grow a field of corn so we can maybe make some cereal. That's going to be kind of the plan here. So that's going to be working on here this episode. Before we get started on that, though, everyone, I just want to take a look at the animals here real quick. What in the world, everyone, is wrong with my freaking cows? Why are they not producing milk? I don't know. Not sure why they're not. Productivity is 0%, and they literally have not produced any milk in the last... How many months has it been? We're in the month of April here. Let's see. Was it the month of November, December? I forget what month we ended up here last episode. It was either November or December, right? So for like the last 5 or so months, and we've literally got no milk from the cows, which is rather disappointing because I kind of need milk. I want to keep these factories going. The butter, the chocolate, cake is actually still going yet. Surprising. Okay, that's cool. Not a lot, obviously. And bread. Okay, yeah, bread does not take milk. What else takes milk? Is that it? I thought there was something else that took milk. Sugarcane is just doing sugarcane thing. Okay. Chocolate. I guess it must be chocolate and cake that I'm thinking of here. So, yeah, obviously we're not making any chocolate at this point, and we're waiting on milk, which I guess I could set it to buy milk, right? That, to be honest, would be cheaper, wouldn't it? Just click the buy there, and that would take care of that problem. That's the buy products input products buy mod or something like that. I forget the exact name of that one, everyone, but lets you just buy the products if you don't have them. Kind of tempting given all the troubles we've had with the cows here and the hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars we've spent on these cows. Everyone to get... Let's see once here. I think I filled this up twice, and I filled the cake up once maybe, so like 20,000 liters of milk or something like that at most, everyone. There's like 1,000 liters, I think, or 2,000 sitting in this tank here. That's it. So yeah, I don't know why we're not getting any milk. I'm not entirely sure that. I mean, oh, actually, you know what? Let's go to the screen here. Actually, there it is right there. You can see they got everything they need. Health is 100%. Food, and they got their full on food. They're not quite full on straw. They were actually full on straw. I did actually top that off here after last episode, so they were completely full on that. So they are using the bedding straw. And I'm guessing they probably have plenty of this over here. Yeah, looks like they got plenty in there. there's bales like stacked up here like the wazoo. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what's up with the cows. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. Just like the wrong time of year. They don't produce milk this time of year. I have no idea. Not sure. So... rest of the animals seem to be doing pretty good. Chickens, the chickens probably need some more feed. Yeah, it sure seems like the chickens are going through feed like crazy. My goodness. We filled it up here. Was the last episode? I guess it's been, what, 4 or 5 months? Yeah, that's probably about right, I guess. Let's see, horses. I sold, forget, did I do this on screen or off screen? Ooh, the horses probably need some food too. I sold like half the horses, by the way. So anyway, yeah, let's get started on looking at a field here, everyone. Speaking of looking at a field, I was kind of debating on what field I should go with. We could possibly like see if there's a field that has corn in already and buy that. Doesn't look like we're going to be in that lucky though. I'm not seeing any field that already has like corn in it. So begs the question of what field should I buy? I was looking at like maybe 33 and 34. I think we have the money for that. Both our big fields are already planted, everyone, so that's why I don't want to like till one of these under and plant corn in them, but I do want to get some corn in them so we can make some cereal. I thought about just buying the corn. We could do that, everyone, but again, it's like we got everything we need for this, so let's maybe look at actually buying a field. Speaking of buying a field, how about field 40 right there? I don't think we need a lot of corn. 170,000. Do we have the money for that? Apparently we do. Excellent. How much? 325,000. Okay, that's how much we got. I wasn't sure how much we had there. Okay, we now own field 40. What is wrong with field 40? Let's go check this here. It probably needs to be plowed. It is already... No, it's not planted, is it? Nope. It is currently in the cultivated state. Has weeds on it. Doesn't need to be limed. Needs to have the rocks picked up here, apparently, so that's good. Needs to be fertilized. Yeah, just needs to be fertilized, looks like. Okay, well, let's grab a fertilizer spreader here, then. Slurry spreader. Was that? I think it was over on the other side, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, it's over on the other side. Let's grab maybe the 4955 here. Yeah, that should be a nice tractor for the job, I think. We'll put you on the slurry spreader. 1,200 liters of crap. Perfect job for it, though. And this field's right next door, so we don't have to drive too far here. Looks like it's actually been recently lined here, judging from the white look on the field. At least I'm assuming that's what that's about. Also, we got some sort of hose coiled up here with some sort of big... Can I see in there? Okay, we gotta go look. What can we see down this, whatever this is here? Looks like water moving down there. Sewer, probably. Probably sewer. Just assuming, not sure. Okay, anyway, let's, we might be able to do this job ourselves here. Well, then I'm going to have to fill it up, though, aren't I? We can also put double application rate on it. I kind of like that. So let's activate the double application rate here. We're going to hire that worker. That'll take care of all our fertilizer. Well, actually, you know what? I could put single, couldn't I? Because then we could put it down to the planter. We're putting down double. That'll be fine. Okay, now we need the rock picker here. Let's see. Case maximum, you should be big enough for this rock picker, right? I'm actually not sure. How much horsepower do we need for this? Let's double check that here real quick. Stone picker, recommend 120. Oh, yeah. I think it's 175 on this, if I remember correctly. That's probably the boost number, by the way. The actual horsepower, I'm guessing it's probably 145. Usually how they do the numbers on these. Just looking at the hydraulic options, Chevron. Kind of curious. Okay, let's throw a hired worker on that job then. Yeah, hiring the workers for all the work, aren't we here? Okay, fertilizer taken care of. Rocks are being taken care of. Once this is done, I'll probably run the high-speed disc. Actually, that was the high-speed disc right there, so let's grab that. We'll run over that with a moment. And then we need our planter here as well. It's actually been a while since we've used the Kinsey planter. Kind of another reason why I wanted to do this, gives us an excuse to use the planter. We used it once? Maybe twice. I don't remember now again, everyone. We bought it, and I know we planted a field with it, or maybe 2 fields with it. And I don't remember if we've used it again since. Been planting a lot of flour, well, not flour, but crops to make flour. And then, of course, canola here as recent as well. So, and I should probably just back out of the way here, because that stone picker is going to need some room to turn around. Not sure how much. I find it interesting, Evan, that the stone picker cultivates. So you can see it is leaving a cultivated texture here, but it does not remove the weeds. Seems a little backwards, doesn't it? I mean, all that spinny tine action that's going on here, you'd think that would mulch up the weeds pretty good as well, but I guess not. Yep, nope, well. Okay, we got that. Now we need 8R. That sounds like a good tractor to me, if you ask me. Let's take the 8R over to the planter here. We'll grab the planter here as well, make sure we're set on corn. And we might just end up, I don't know, maybe doing a little high-speed action here this episode, because I don't know if I want to take over for those hired workers or not. I kind of do have one. Not the stone job, though. Not interested in the stone job at all. Hired worker can stay on that one. I would take over for the slurry job, everyone, but we're probably going through slurry so fast that... Well, let's not buy a tanker. I'd have to invest in a tanker then. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Yeah, I think we got enough seed in there. That should be enough seed to plant that field, shouldn't it? Let's see how much equipment we can get brought over to this field here. Oh, I just happened to think. Well, actually, you know what? The field doesn't need to be plowed, does it? No, I think we'll leave it that way. What I'm going to have to make sure I do, though, is run the weeder. Oh, we're still on the way yet? Really backed up that far? Okay, I guess I need to back up further. Fine. We'll just block the road here. Sorry, cars. On the road now, apparently. Out of curiosity, how much is like a transfer tanker thingamajigger worth? Actually, good question. Does the tank we currently own transfer manure? I mean, we've been hauling milk in it, you know, just haul some waste products from the cows in it now. See, that's the one we got, right? Yes, we own that one, and holds liquid fertilizer and herbicide, it looks like. Oh, so we can't haul manure in this one, but we can haul fertilizer and herbicide in it, and then milk. What, we're supposed to clean it out between what we're hauling? Come on now. Okay, where's our slurry equipment? Hopefully, there might be one under the slurry tanks. Yeah, slurry tanks. Okay, $52,000. I'm guessing that's probably a transfer tank. It looks like one anyway. Kind of sort of looks like one anyway. I think that's what that is. Ultralight tank wagon. Okay. And there's a little bit smaller one, 15,000 liters. Oh, yeah, then there's, of course, these, Evan. These you can park. These are not designed to haul crap. These are designed to park along the edge of the field, and then you got your tanks that just run, tankers that just run back and forth between wherever you're loading from. They load out into this, and then your spreader would load from this. That way your tankers aren't having to wait for the spreader and vice versa, right? So yeah, we just, you fill this up with crap. Huh. I don't remember them being open on the top before, were they? It's not that I remember. Oh, it's a little cute one. Probably useless. Probably make about a third of a pass down the smallest field on the map here, and you're probably, in fact, it probably won't even be enough to do, well, what we used to be the small fields over here. Again, the small fields over here are just absolutely useless. Might as well get rid of them. Oh, what? We're still in the way? Come on now. Really? Ah, my goodness. Okay, fine. Get out of the way. We're gonna make a pass down this field, get rid of these weeds. These weeds are definitely driving me nuts here. Goodbye, weeds. Could get some GPS set up for this one, but I think with the size of this field, I don't know that it's necessarily necessary. Okay, well, I think with that, let's cue some high-speed action here, and we'll be back once the hired worker work is done here, or at least progress far enough along that I can start cultivating and planting and all that good stuff. Okay, everyone, and we are back here. I just realized I forgot to start recording there. Whoops. So anyway, we got a little bit of tillage already done here. We're almost done picking up stones. Fertilizer's already done. So yeah, we'll go ahead and finish up the vertical tillage here on this field here with our 9470 RT. A couple more passes here to go. Looks like the stone picker's on his last pass there. And while we're going up and down the field, well, you know what? I'm not going to want in-cab view there. I know someone in the comments keeps asking for in-cab view. Maybe we can do that with a planner if we use GPS, but I definitely don't want to do that here if I'm eyeballing this here, not using GPS here with a high-speed disc. Anyway, speaking of the comments, back to the comments here, everyone. Let's see what's here. Lenoa was saying, hey, Randy, can you do a short video on how to download mods? I actually do have a video on how to install mods already on the channel. So yeah, if you just search for my channel there, you can find, yep, there goes the sign, whoops. You can find the video on how to download and install mods. It's actually in Farming Simulator, everyone. If you have never played before, I highly suggest sticking with in-game mods for starters. Once you feel comfortable with those, then you can branch out and get mods from other sites and stuff like that. But definitely start with the in-game ones first, everyone. They should be safe to use, shouldn't cause you any problems, that type of thing, right? And those you can usually download from right through the game. So when you first open up the game, everyone, go down a couple lines there, and there's mods. That's where you can find your mods for the game here, and just download them straight from there. And that's, again, that's where I would recommend. If you've never played the game before, one, start there. Good place to start. And or maybe you never used mods in the game before, also start there. Toddford was saying there is a mod out now that lets you modify the price and intervals of service and paint. I might have to look into that mod a little bit, everyone, because I don't know, I don't mind it on the tractor so much because it doesn't really affect anything other than maybe the speed at which you can work, everyone. But when it comes to the combine, and you end up losing like 40% of your harvest because you forgot to repair your combine, that's my bad on my part for one thing, I guess. But that is also a little bit annoying, right? Just a wee bit annoying. Ooh, look at that. Stone picker's done. Cool. Oh, yes, I was mentioning this here a moment ago, Evan. Franco, he was the one that was saying, do more in-cab work, please. We'll see what we can do here, maybe on the planting. With this, though, now I want to be in third person here so I can see the high-speed disc. Don't want to miss anything if we can help it. Though it wouldn't particularly matter. Ooh, gonna make that turn. It's gonna be close. Okay, I'm very curious what those set of grates are for. They appear to be like a little too high up to be like any sort of catch basin or drain of any sorts. Seems a little odd. Christopher was saying, a good video and good morning. Thank you very much for that. Mark was saying, oh, goody, another episode. Yep, another episode. Speaking of another episode here, everyone, we got, one more episode for this week. I was maybe planning on wrapping it up this weekend, but we haven't really got our cake done yet. Plus, if I want to do cereal, well, we're going to need another episode after that yet. So, yeah, so it's probably going to be one more week yet, I'm thinking here, everyone. I know I keep adding weeks to this. Apologize on that. I keep planning on, switching to a new map here, everyone. But again, I do want to make some cake, everyone. And cows producing milk would kind of help with that. Speaking of cake, everyone, we should go over to the baker oven so you folks can actually see the cake. We do have some cake. I think there's 4 pallets or something like that. Last time I looked at that's what was over there. It was 4 pallets of cake. They look pretty good if you ask me. Although I'm not a big fan of the... let's see what's... Yeah, I don't have anything over by the bakery. Let's go over there real quick and visit everyone. Not a big fan of all... Oh, hey, actually, we got more pallets now. Cool. Not a big fan of the sliced strawberries on top, just like that. I'm not sure I like that so much. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of strawberry desserts. Big fan of those. In fact, my mom makes a wicked strawberry cake. It's got, oh boy, I don't even know. I have to ask her again. It's got a lot of strawberries in it. But, and a couple sliced strawberries on top. Just a couple, though. Yep, looks good to me. Okay, we'll just push this bread out of the way here as well. Comes time to sell this one. It might get a little interesting here. So we got bread pallets. mixed in with cake pellets. Not sure how that's going to work, but oh well. Might have to like separate these out a little bit or something. Out of curiosity, when is the best time to sell cake? And what is the price of cake? I'm assuming with all the products that go into it, cake should be worth like, it is worth some money too, and like $9,500. That's not bad. And the worst price, we are currently in the month of April, right? So not quite the worst price, but it is pretty bad. So that should only go up. So it looks like September, October, January, February. It looks like any one of those 4 months. Of course, February, from what I'm seeing here, is the best, but looks like you go any one of those 4 and be pretty close. And wow, November. Well, I don't know what happened in November there, but just, took a nosedive. So note to self, don't sell cakes in November. What's wrong with selling cake in November? No idea. Okay, let's finish up the high-speed disc in here a minute. I think we can probably get this in the last pass. Oh, it would help if we lower it down. Rodrigo is asking, what mod are you using to guide you? Well, I'm actually not using a mod here at the moment, but we have 2 mods available to myself here at the moment. I've got Guidance Steering mod. That's like the main GPS mod, right? Guidance Steering. That is on the official Farming Simulator mod hub. And then there's also the Vehicle Control add-on. I've used that as well. And I don't have Guidance Steering bought on this tractor, so Vehicle Control add-on is what I would use on this tractor probably. So pretty much either one of those 2 mods. Oh boy, there go the signs again. Whoops, nothing to see there. That's not going to look too good. We just bought that field. That one road commission's going to drive past. And I wonder who's knocking over these signs. Whoops. Not me. That wasn't me. Okay, we'll take this back to the farm here real quick. I'm going to grab the planter here. We'll start planting some corn. And let's see what's here. Yeah, once we get the corn planted, that's probably going to be time to wrap it up here this episode. And then between episodes, I'm going to probably go through, see if we can try to feed the animals here real quick. The horses need some, the chickens, actually we might be able to go like one more day here yet. But then, yeah, the animals are definitely going to need to be fed. Okay, park you there. Where is the 8R? There's the 8R. Oh, we need to make sure we remove weeds from this one. Very, very important. Otherwise, we're going to end up with a weed apocalypse on this field. And I'd rather not have that. You're going to fold out. Doing something. Yes, okay, I think. Right? Right? Okay, there we go. This thing takes a hot minute to fold out. Okay, we'll wait for that. Can I get GPS set up here? I don't know if I can detect the width until it's folded out here or not. I think we are folded out, so let's get a width. 60 feet. Perfect. Oh, you're holding that again. That works for me. Let's start planting. Can we? Okay, yeah, we are planting. I was gonna say, I'm looking at. I don't see nothing happening here. Yep. Okay, just had to get a little closer there. I will have to say, I do like the fact that Giants is finally actually added like a row crop texture for the planter. Everyone, at least in previous versions of the game, it always bugged me because you go plant and the texture between the planter and the seeder looked the same, and yeah, real life, everyone, very, very, very different. So nice to see Giants has finally done that. Would be nice if maybe, Giants would actually like play tested their game before they released it. Just saying, might have helped a little bit, but also, Evan, supposedly there is supposed to be an update coming out for this game. I think I've mentioned that here for like a month here now. They keep saying there should be like any day here an update, and I don't know. There still has been no update yet, so I'm not sure what's. Hopefully that means they're actually testing the update here this time and actually like fixing some stuff. That would be kind of ideal, right? Only thing I can assume at this point is it's maybe the update is having troubles in testing or something. I don't know. Well, like I said, hopefully that means Giants is doing a good job on the update. Hopefully. Speaking of game problems here, by the way, again, as I noted on the first episode here of this week, or at least the first episode I recorded this week. Again, I'm going to keep in mind, let's see what's here. You know, Monday's episode is actually for Tuesday that I record. And then the episode I record on Friday actually goes live on Monday. So, you know, I'm like always one day ahead. But, yeah, so the first episode I recorded this week, when I had the game crash, was it 3 times, 4 times? Something like that. All like, yeah, wow. But then no more crashes for the rest of this week here so far. It's been great. Hasn't crashed again. So, cross your fingers, I like that. And then again, last week didn't have any crashes at all then either. So, don't know what's up with that one. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay, one more pass after this one. We'll have this field all finished. Then we'll have to make sure we grab the weeder oven and run the weeder across the field. Again, with the weeder oven, you need to make sure you run it right after planting. If we were to wait until the first stage of growth, the weeds would show up and we would probably not be able to remove all the weeds from this field. I doubt. I'm not sure. We did do some cultivation on this field, Evan, so it might help. I don't know, though, so I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to make sure we remove them right away. For those of you wondering a little bit more on the mechanics of the weeder there, Evan, I did a video on that here, I don't know, probably a month or 2 back. Check that one out in case you're curious, Evan, on how the whole weeder situation works. I know when I first started playing the game, I was a little bit confused on that, because the weeder doesn't remove all the weeds. It only removes a certain percentage, and if you have more weeds on the field than what the weeder can remove, well, it's not very effective, shall we say. And again, pretty much the trick to get around that, Evan, is just to make sure you remove the weeds right after planting. I'm not sure if Giants intended it that way or if that's just the way it works. It seems a little odd. Like, I planted the field, now I'm going to go take the weeder right to it and weed it. Doesn't seem very realistic to me, but hey, it's how it works in the game, so. Okay, back to the main farm with a weeder, and we'll go grab, back to the main farm here with a planter, then we'll go grab the weeder. We'll get the right piece of equipment here yet. Whoa, whoop. That turn did not go as I planned. Snap back from the steering wasn't quite as quick as I was expecting. Yeah, I should maybe do something with the honey here at some point as well. Don't know how much honey the cereal factory is going to take, Evan. Maybe it'll take a decent amount, because I got a decent amount there, that's for sure. Okay, that's good. Let's go grab... Yeah, the case tractor's actually right there. That should be a good little tractor on the weeder, right? The one and only red tractor we own. Yeah, we should probably just leave it in the shed, shouldn't we? It might be a little heavy on the back of this tractor, the way the front axle's riding and looking there. Doesn't look like there's much for weight on that front, does it? And steering seems to be a little light, shall we say. Okay, well, on that note, everyone, with that, I think we're going to wrap this episode up here. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And I don't know, we'll see what we're going to come back to next episode. I'm not sure, but I'm not entirely sure. Probably some harvesting, hopefully. Canola and all that good stuff. We'll just make sure the animals are fed here, and I'm probably going to do a bunch of sleeping. And yeah, we'll be back for next episode. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Until next time.